right, so we have a store and they are selling three types of pants. They're selling jeans, capris, and athletic pants. The store employee randomly surveys every 10th customer about their preferred type of pants. A total of 50 customers are surveyed and their responses are shown below in the table. A total of 1,500 pairs of pants are expected to be sold in 1 month. And so the store manager uses the results of the survey to determine how many of each type are expected to be sold that month. And we want to know what the profit is that the store manager can expect to make. So this is a multi step problem that we're looking at. It's the same thing that we've been doing where we're going to make a prediction. But it's not just one prediction. Now we have to make three predictions. We need to predict about the jeans, the capris, and the athletic pants. So basically, you're doing the same step, but this time we're doing it three times for each of these items. And so let's start with the first one. So we're going to start off with the jeans. And so the jeans, we're talking about on the left hand side, this is going to be our surveyed amount. And then this is going to be our population. So our sample and our population is what we'll call those two. All right. And so remember, it is a part to whole comparison. And so regarding the ones that were sampled for the jeans, the part is 27. So we've got 27 people that are out of the 50 that said that they wanted the jeans. The whole for the sample is going to be 50 people that were surveyed in total. And then that is going to be equal to our population is going to be all of the pants that are expected to be sold. So that's going to be 1,500. And we are trying to figure out how many of them are going to be jeans. So in this one, what I'm going to do is use the cross multiply method. So I'll put cross multiply. All right, and under the cross multiply method, what we're going to do is set the opposite sides equal to each other. So we're saying 27 times 1,500 is going to be equal to 50 times x. So that's what it looks like. And so now we're going to simplify that. So we have 27 times 1,500. That is equal to 40,500. And that's equal to 50x. Okay, so our variable is not isolated because we see that we're multiplying. So we need to divide both sides by 50. And in doing that, we get 40,500 divided by 50. And that is equal to 810. Bring down our equal sign. 50 divided by 50 is 1. We're left with the x. So that is 810 pairs of pants. So let me place that up here. So jeans, we've got 810. Okay, so this is our number, and then we'll put our profit over here. Okay. And so our profit for each pair that's sold, so we're going to take the 810 times our profit is $9 for every pair of pants that's sold, jeans. So we're going to multiply that by 9. So our profit is going to be 7,290. Okay. All right, so we're going to move on to the next step. So the next one is going to be our capris. So we're going to do the same thing, but now it's for capris. I'm going to take this off and we'll go into capris. And so the left side is going to be our sample. The right side will be our population. It is still going to be a part to whole comparison. And so our sample, we have 9 people that have capris out of the 50 people that are sampled. Our population is going to be still 1,500. And let's see. And then we have X here. Okay. So now what we're going to do is this time I'm going to use the fish method. Under the fish method, remember, you're going to look at the side that has the variable. Let me fix that. All right. So the side that has the variable, you're going to go to the piece of information that you do know. We're going to go diagonally. Then we're going to go down, and then we're going to go back again. So it should be as easy as 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So the first step is that we're going to multiply. The second step, we're going to divide. And the third step, we're going to provide the answer. All right, so we're going to multiply 1,500 times 9. So 1,500 times 9 gives me 13,000. 500. So I'm going to take that number and place it here. So 13,500 and divide it by, let's see, that was step 1. Now we're going to step 2, divide it by 50. So 13,500 divided by 50 gives me 270. So I'm going to take that 270, put it here. So my answer is going to be 270 pairs of capris. So this is capris. All right, so capris, I'm going to put a C there, and we have 270. Oops. 270. And our profit is going to be $10.50 for each one. So, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, 270 times $10.50. That gives me $2,835. Okay, so that's our answer for that one. And so now we're going to go to our final piece of information, which is going to be the athletic pants. So we'll say athletic pants. Same thing, the left side is going to be our sample, right side will be our population. It is still going to be a part to whole comparison. And so our sample was 14 of the 50 people will buy athletic pants. We know that our population is going to be 1,500, and we're trying to find out how many pairs of athletic pants we're going to sell. All right, so this time I am going to use the swing method. So under the swing method, let me put that here, swing method. All right, under the swing method, I'm going to go from the larger number to the smaller number. I'm going to use division. So 1,500 divided by, I know it's going to be 30. But you can plug that into your calculator. 1,500 divided by whatever this is here. So we're going to put divided by 50, and that will provide us with this missing information here. So divided by 30 will give us 50. Remember, what you do to the bottom, you do to the top if you are going in the same direction. At the bottom, we went right to left. In the top, we're going left to right. So we're not going in the same direction. That means the only thing that's going to change is my division will now be multiplication, but your quantities should still stay the same. So it's going to be times 30. So 30 times 14 gives me, X is going to be equal to 420. So athletic pants, we have 420, and we are making $8.25 for each pair of pants that is sold. So that's going to be 3,465. So we have all the information that we need for all 3 types of pants. Now we can answer our final question, which is what is the profit that the store manager can expect to make? So we're going to take all 3 amounts. We don't need this anymore. We just need to know how much they're going to make. And so we're going to add up all 3 of those numbers. So we have 3,465 plus 2,835 plus 7,290. That is equal to 13,000. So they're going to make $13,590. So there's your answer.